and we are back with more Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Last time we left off, we were just entering the Sunken Valley, which will lead to some sort of water pool that has a flower that we need for the incense for our Lord Kuro to be able to go to the Divine Realm, to get a Dragon Tear, to be able to get rid of his ability to grant immortality and or be immortal himself. So yeah. And more specifically, we last left off encountering a number of gun-wielding monk ladies who are guarding the canyon, and there is not a boss, but there's a guardian that we need to get through here. So, let's see how this all goes. The current plan basically is aggro, de-aggro, get one health bar down, and then fight the old-fashioned way. I should not think about it. Let's also... Oh yeah, we got the Mibu Balloon of Spirit. Why do we have the Mibu Balloon of Spirit again? Oh yeah, for Spirit Emblems. But again, why? I don't remember why I have that equipped. I remember I equipped it for a reason, but I feel like if anything, we should maybe try and get some more money? Because if we're gonna fight a number of, like, monk ladies, then money would probably be the better one to go with. So yeah, let's go ahead and basically put wealth on there. And alright, let's go ahead and basically travel over to Sunken Valley. And I think it's this one, Sunken Valley default name. Sunken Valley checkpoint, the Sunken Valley. And then if they didn't change any of the guards around, there should be two, like, immediately nearby. Okay, good. Which, let's see here. Like, might as well try to get some good money from them. Okay, good. Ouch. This isn't quite the approach that I had desired. Ouch. Right in the face again. Okay, good. Dang it. I don't know why that, I thought I had a target lock on that. There we go. Okay, not too bad, basically gold-wise. I do wish that would have been better. If I rest, do I lose my gold status? No, okay, that's good. Alright, and then basically let's just go ahead and go down. I had almost hit the wrong button there. Uh-oh, that was the wrong button, okay. I had mixed up my L2 and my R2s. Woo! Dang you, lady. I thought basically she didn't have a good shot. Well, there goes the money balloon. Oh, and 1,000 some skill points. Not happy about that. Oh, dang it! What the? Alright, L2 grappling hook, R2 weapon. I need to remember this. I don't know why my brain is suddenly glitching on that. run past her. Good, not a clear shot. Yeah, going to take one drink. Wait for the heat to die down. What? Oh. I mean, we were warned that they do have sharp eyes, so... Alright, yep, there we go. Tons of remnants around me suddenly. Big thing is, I'm not seeing it for the snake eyes lady. The yellow triangle, as it were. Might just need to fight her the old-fashioned way. Which, I mean, we've done before. Ah, dang it. Oh, that was way quicker recovery than I thought. Oh wow, that did a good amount of chip damage. Try going down here. Bring her back to the regular go. Nope, did not make the drink. There we go. Didn't take the gun into consideration. Yeah. Drink. I was trying to de-aggro her, but I don't know why she didn't de-aggro, though. Whew. Ah. Resurrect. Okay, good. We've already lost enough experience from just getting shot off the cliff. Let's not push our luck any further. Especially since we lost kind of one drink from just, like, falling due to mixing up different things. I forgot about this guy who just dies again and again. Okay. Actually, in hindsight, we did used to really enjoy our spring-loaded firecracker, which does give us some ability to get some damage in, just like the Fistful of Ash. Alright, jump over. Oh, dang it. I thought she was done and there was an opening. Uh-oh. Alright, yeah, let's try. Whew, boy. Yeah. Oh, these skill points going away, it hurts. Like, we could just run from her, but I really do want to try and take her down. 773. Man, so there's no way to take down the shotgun person, I wonder. That's hoping for some easy skill points, honestly. Dang it. I was kind of wondering if maybe there is a way to sneak over. I think that's too obvious. I can't tell if that would be a thrust attack, a sweep attack, or what. Good. Hey, cool, cool. We're out of our spirit emblems. Ouch. Okay, need a drink. There we go. Hey, Prebeed. Oh, we even lost some of that money we got from the earlier balloon. Okay, scrap magnetite. And the big question is now, how to take care of the rest of the gun ladies. Oh, Fistful of Ash. There we go. How do I escape here? Okay, there's a green point. Hooray. Oh boy. You know, the lady shouldn't be back, so we can go to the last community idol. Recover some healing charges and everything. I do wonder if there's a way to get the firecrackers to cost less spear emblems. But I get the feeling that not really. Alright. Try again. Okay, cool. Okay, wait for the firing to quiet down a bit here. Ninja strafe back and forth. Whoa! Okay. Alright, no one here. I will try to reclaim every bit of lost experience. Okay, good. Oh, nope. Okay, scrap magnetite. Let's try to stick to the cliff rather than basically grapple there. Although, I guess we gotta grapple. Where does that swing over to, I wonder? Didn't expect firecrackers on the ground like that, but good to know. And hoover these up. Yes. Turn around and go back to your initial area, right? I am trying to be able to like spot what set them off. There we go. It's like, avoid touching the ground. Okay, we don't need to basically resurrect him as a zombie. Oh, black gunpowder. Nice. Plenty of upgrade material around here, which is, again, very nice to see. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, I want to explore this area, but only after we have successfully kind of taken care of everybody. Good. Oh, yellow gunpowder? Nice. Like, yet another one. Don't look like they had a different weapon than normal, though. Okay, I think we've cleared out the area, so it should be kind of safe to pillage to our heart's content. Do wonder where that one tree branch kind of was swinging towards. Of course. Whatever. Is it the rocks? Yeah, okay. Alright, black gunpowder. Trying to see if there's any secrets where that little land bridge kind of, or not land bridge, literal bridge connected over to. Okay, not seeing much of anything. We peek our heads down here. Okay, so that's basically what the branch was swinging over to. But then... Ah, okay, okay. So, like, a bit of the long road around. Nope. Coconut sugar. Got that reduces posture damage. Okay. Path mainly clear now. We've kind of regained most of the skill points we lost, but... that was still a bit painful. Okay, nice statue. Definitely feels like we're getting closer to that pool of water where we need to find that flower. Okay, sculptor saddle found. Don't think we quite need a rest. That almost feels like a trap, but... Whoa! Front is villain. How? Okay. I mean, obviously that little skull there, that's probably like a grapple point. Do we... Aha, okay. Okay, grapple point going backwards, but... Nothing in this direction, though. Here with that statue over there. Okay, it's kind of like seeing if there's any grapple point that would like show up if we got a bit closer and maybe like try to grab on, but no such luck. Okay, so it's not either, it's not wall hoppable either. Okay, we can probably rest now. My one concern is kind of like immediately encountering a boss, going down this path, and then losing more money and skill points. Oh, these guys, okay. Crap. Yellow gunpowder, loose prayer bead. Walls no longer limiting us. Whew. Large fan. A large fan made of dyed red Japanese Aralia leaves can be fit to a shinobi prosthetic to become a prosthetic tool. Fanning it creates a large vortex of wind, spiriting away those it catches. Divine abduction through an 8-handed fan. Once is fine, but twice you'll never return. If abducted, we'll head to Mount Kongo. At Senpo Temple, we'll perform virtuous deeds. I mean, we do know our big guy wants to be spirited away, so we can do it now. Did I get a skill point for get enough to actually level up after fighting that dude suddenly. Alright, commune. I would like to try and basically cap off this skill point in case any more unpleasantness happens. Help me out, shotgun man. My shotgun friend! There we go. Okay. Alright, nice. Snap seed. Where was that other shotgun guy down here? There they are. Go. What is up with you, person? They're not even worth that much experience. I wonder... Yeah, like, why is it just, like, random old lady? Not even, like, the Lady Butterfly badass ninja old lady. It's just, like, it's an old lady. Alright, let's go ahead and basically acquire skills. We now have 5, so... Alright, let's see basically the Ashina Cross is worth it in the end. Like, it sounds like it's worth it, but... Oh, okay. So we'd need that one, and then this. Okay, okay. But we don't need all 3 of these, so... Boom, flowing water obtained. Alright, now we can try to go for that. And then... Okay, so let's go ahead, travel... And this is currently... Okay, the gun fort. But let's go back to Dilapidated Temple. Let's turn this fan into an object that can spirit people away. And then try and spirit away the big guy. We've been keeping him waiting for quite some time. I'm still surprised I was able to survive that centipede man. I mean, thankfully, it was a repeat boss fight for us, so it's just like, we kind of knew the general drill. Just a bit close for comfort, given the skill points we had already lost at that point. Alright, present. To a new tool. Divine Abduction. Prosthetic tool loaded with a large fan. Cost 3 elements to use. Gather and releases a gust of wind, forcing enemies caught by the vortex to turn around. It is a mild sort of being spirited away that can be returned from quite quickly. However, it's said that one can only return from being spirited away once, and if taken again, there is no coming back. Okay. Gathering Vortex. Use a fan of leaves to wrap yourself in whirling leaves. While using Gathering Vortex, do it again. Divine Abduction. Releases the winds around the enemy, making them suddenly face the opposite direction. Aside from certain strong enemies, they will lose sight of you and be vulnerable to a death blow. Interesting. What upgrades does this have? Okay, so it is basically this blocker. Okay, so there is one more prosthetic tool that we have yet to actually see. Cool. But double divine abduction can be waved twice in succession. It is a mild threat of being spirited away. Yeah. Can be released twice. Okay, that's the main difference. Interesting. And then it can upgrade eventually to the Golden Vortex. Gather illustrious golden wind and release it to force enemies caught up in the vortex to face the other way. It can be performed twice in a row. Enemies that have been turned around drop items or money to be considered donations. I do kind of like that. Okay, but if we wanted to get that though, we'd have to go through Okinaga's Flame Vent. Okay. I'm not seeing any other upgraded versions of it. But this would require Phoenix's Lilac. Okay, so we would have to get this to eventually get the Golden Vortex. And in general, we're missing a lot of that basic crumbly bit stuff to actually upgrade quite a few things further. I wonder if we missed it far behind, or if any of these are purchasable from a vendor? Some of the dependencies are going to become a pain in the butt later on, it looks like. I know I have been warned that you can't get everything in a single run of the game. But I do wonder to what extent, because like some of these items are dropped by enemies. So I'd assume it's like bosses that might be missed or things like that. Alright. Now with that out of the way, let us... There's like a couple things. Like we have some money. And I would love to be able to upgrade, but we don't have the upgrade materials, we have the money. Do you sell upgrade mats? Purchase. It doesn't. But I didn't think about this. You can actually invest essentially. So a Litecoin price itself, I believe, gives like 100. So it's 110. So it takes basically a bit of a cut, but it's kind of a way to guarantee that we don't lose money. A bit of a stronger cut there, but might not be a bad idea to buy some of that stuff. Yeah, until we have the upgrade materials, let's go ahead and invest our money into savable coin purses. I kind of have to beta on getting spirit emblems, but should be okay. Alright, and then basically needing to go to the big guy also reminds me that I wanted to give some sake to the doctor lady, and then I wanted to try and give the monkey booze to the old man. I feel like he would appreciate the monkey booze. The old lord man, that is. There's a number of old men in this game, but like the cool old lord dude. We've already given him the good stuff that he gave us, so I feel like the doctor might not appreciate the monkey made booze. Huh. Kuro's all sitting proper like. Give drink. Could give her the monkey booze, but let's actually the sake. Yes. Sake. あら、せっかくです。いただきましょう。おいしい。薬師をしていると、こうして飲む以外にもお酒を使うことがあります。清めなどか。はい。他にも痛みが耐えられぬものに飲ませたりですね。ですがまだ子供の自分はお酒の匂いが苦手でした。子供の頃から薬師の手伝い。はい。死の道元様のお役に立ちたかった。兄弟子たちと競って患者の手当てをしたものです。この時世です。矢傷や刀傷を負った者も多かった。そうか。
した。
いいえ、それから時折忍びの者も参りました。一度とても困った患者が。
どう困ったのだ。
なかなかに喋らぬのですよ。どこが痛いのか、どれほど痛むのか、それがわからぬので並行しました。
そうか。
まるで人事のような物
言い。なんだと。
いいえ、何でもございません。
I wonder if that was maybe our adopted father?
では、また。
So Lord Goro, you're in a new position. What up with that?
戦況に至るための子集めも進んできたな。狼よ、引き続き頼むぞ。
Okay.
行くか。狼よ、頼んだぞ。
Nothing major about him being in a new position. Alright, let's go see the old man, which should just be right over here. Yeah, okay. Cool.
それが不思議りか。赤炉抜けぬとは。
奥の院の巫女が言うには、不思議りは抜いた者に死をもたらす刀。
お主のようなものでなければ扱えぬ代物か。
不思議りを抜き、その赤き刃を見たとき、私も一度死にました。
そうか。赤き刃がな。のう赤炉。不思議りがあれば、本来死なぬ者をも殺すことができる。まこと恐るべき刀じゃ。そうは思わぬか。
何がおっしゃりたい。
その刀がお主の手中にある。何を切るか。よく見定めてから抜くことじゃ。
Okay. Monkey booze. Yes.
酒を。
おお、赤炉。気が利くのう。おお、猿酒ではないか。火を吹くとはこのことよ。お主、この酒の別の名を知っておるか。
知りませぬ。
知らぬか。こいつはな、修羅酒とも言う。昔、わしは修羅を、いや、修羅のごときものを切ったことがある。
それは一体。
切り続けたものはやがて修羅となる。何のために切っていたか、それすら忘れ、ただ切る喜びのみに心をとらわれるのじゃ。お主の目にも修羅の影があるぞ。せいぜいわしに切られぬよう肝に銘じろ。
は。
Okay. Talk to him again.
不思議り。死なぬ者を切る刀がお主の手中にある。よく見定めてか。
Okay, so pretty much repeat of his second part of the Mortal Blade dialogue. I do wonder if this eventually becomes openable. Of course, they flip out down below. Off from a few clattering of a few things. But okay, let's go ahead back over here. I'm kind of curious here if maybe we have to equip the fan to get the dialogue with the big dude. So just in case, let's have Divine Abduction ready. And then travel back to Senpo Temple. I think it's this warp point. It's a bit of a shame, basically, we can't, like, use the wind to, like, float. Or at least, I don't think we can. Because I still don't know what's up with the other Sunken Valley warp point that we, like, discovered. But I'm pretty certain eventually, like, a snake will be there, the giant white snake will be there, and then we can, like, ride it down or something. Hello, you want to be spirited away?
やっぱりオラを神隠ししちゃくれないかい。神隠しした先に皆何せな。
Accept.
わかった。
おお、ありがとう、ありがとうな。よし、少し怖いけども、それじゃあやってくんろ。
Okay. Thought there would be a bit more to that. But he's gotten his wish, so... I guess all's well that ends well? He sounded like he was in a bit of pain when that happened, but, nope, should be okay. Now the question, though, is, like, where did he get spirited away to? Like, the one theory I kind of have is that maybe he's back at the dilapidated temple? Because, I mean, that's where kind of things with nowhere else to go end up. But it doesn't sound like that's where he would want to end up. But it also sounds like he doesn't really know what it means to be spirited away. Which, I mean, maybe he's just in, you know, a different land now entirely. Beyond the realm of humans. Maybe he's in the box. Oh, alright. The offering box is still empty. Yeah, merchant man, sculptor. Yeah, okay, so it's not around here. He's gotten his wish. I'm a bit surprised that there's, like, no reward for that, though, but... Ooh, actually, I wonder, maybe... Back at... the Inner Sanctum. Because I could see him ending up here, because he wanted to basically, like, take care of the kids, and he was, like, exiled by the corrupted monks, so... In theory, he's here? I guess in theory he could also be basically in the in-between, with where the monkeys were. Okay, not seeing anything around here. Okay, yeah, well, scrolls of the, assumedly the other children. Hey, hey!
巫女の忍びよ、ようこそおいでくださいました。
Let's give her the
こ
droplet.
れを知っているか。
もしや、それは桜しずく。流院の不死の契約がならざるとき、引き換えに残るものとか。
では、これもまた流院の力を。
はい。巫女の忍びよ、よろしければ私がこれをあなたの力としましょう。
Sure, give Sakura a droplet. Well, I wonder. So, I had to adjust my posture there for a brief moment. So, one of the previous comments mentioned there's no penalty lore-wise for giving the Sakura droplet. But technically that comment didn't say that there wasn't later uses for the Sakura droplet. Like maybe by keeping it as currency, something else happens later. Like you could then, like, you know, someone else needs a Sakura droplet, and then we have it at the ready. Well, I mean, if these are items that unlock more resurrective nodes, we should come across another one later on. So we'll give this one for now.
頼む。
わかりました。目を閉じてください。
ああ。
この桜しずくをどうかあなたのお力に。
いただこ
はい。目を開けていただいて大丈夫です。
う。わかった。
Additional resurrective power granted.
桜しずくの力、あなたに宿ったようですね。お力になれてよかった。
礼を言う。
Hopefully I don't come to regret that choice, but we'll find out if we do.
巫女の忍びよ。
Let's
お
fry some
米が
rice.
豊かに実りました。さあ、お手を、
ああ。
豊穣を。
Yay, rice. Rice that's spilled from the palms of the child of rejuvenation. Gradually recovers vitality for a time. Even in falsehood, the power of the dragon's blood brings a bountiful harvest. Rice is precious, the flavor grows richer with each bite, and is sure to raise one's spirits.
かたじけない。
お米は大事。また、いただきにいらしてください。
Okay.
さようなら、巫女の忍びよ。あなたの行く末に、豊かな実りのあらんことを。
I do wonder if there's a downside in requesting rice from her, but she doesn't seem to have any indication that that's the case, so should be okay. And let's real quick see if maybe the big guy got warped over here to the Hall of Illusions. I was gonna say, like, it would be funny. I'm like, I don't know if it would be funny, actually, in hindsight, but hey! Hey!
いやいや、そんなことはないですよ。あの人は目つきは確かにいいとは言えねえです。だけどもとてもいいお人です。
おい。
おお、あんたか。よく来てくれたな。ほら、みな、忍びさんも来てくれましたよ。ああ、巫女様たち、ちゃんと挨拶しなきゃ。ああ、そうか。忍びさんには見えないか。
墓地の巫女たちか。
そうさ。見えないけれどもいるんだよ。みんなかわいい子たちじゃ。さて、あんたには礼を言わなきゃなんねえな。こいつを受け取ってくんろ。
Taro Parmesan. A conspicuously red parmesan at the peak of its ripeness, commonly called a taro parmesan. Greatly increases posture recovery for a time, even when attacking or taking damage. The Ashina Taro troops are practically raised on these fruits, which is why they all have the best time to pick them. Okay. Sadly, it is for a time consumable, so it's like, oh well.
本当に本当にありがとうな。
Wonder basically if the monk man. I was gonna say if the monk man has anything to say about the other guy, but he's gone. Oh no, here he is. Okay. It's like so mysterious, and he's just right over here.
そなた、なぜ戻られた。私も小太郎さんもただ無心にここにありたいのです。どうか静かにお帰りくださいませ。
I say I was just checking in with the big guy. Don't worry. But thanks. Kotaro even mentioned, so it's glad to know they're getting along.
どうした？
巫女様たちもありがとうと言っている。皆可愛い子たちじゃ。
Yay! Happy ending for the big guy. And I mean, technically a reward. A reward that we're probably not going to use, but a reward nonetheless. So, alright, let's go ahead and continue on our little journey here. Alright, travel back to the gun fort. Let us see what we will see as we get further in here. Alright, so far so good on time. We just fought basically a little mini-boss, so I don't expect anything too crazy now, right off the bat. I do wonder... I mean, I guess we can keep Divine Abduction on there for right now. That might be more useful than our Poison Blade. I really want the Poison Blade to work, but... so many enemies, when I try doing it, they're just like, block, 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 block. So I am wondering if maybe once we get the Piercing one, it'll pay off, or they're like, we get the Piercing one and it still won't pay off, and it will just be... continuous... like... mediocrity. Just kind of being like, it's fine. Okay, more yellow gunpowder. Feels like we're getting the more advanced upgrade materials now, while still lacking in just the basics. Okay, well, before I drop down to that, let me open up that door. Because the question is, like, is this even openable? Okay, Gun Fort Shrine key used. Alright, cool. Man, I'm trying to even remember where I got the Gun Fort Shrine key from. Because I remember it being, like... I thought it might have been optional, but maybe we just got it right away. Or maybe it was sitting just right next to our Lord. I can't remember. I don't know, basically... well... actually, hold on. Under the floor might be hidden path. Okay. Guess if this is just a totally optional path with just like extra free loot, then obviously we want to like plunder it. But if this is the like, oh, you don't have the key, so here's a harder route to get to the exact same place, then maybe we're good not bothering with it. Okay. So grapple point from there. Oh boy, which way did I even come in from? Well, obviously more of like the little crazy fire dudes. But I wonder if that's just kind of like maybe it connects over to Senpo Temple? Two potential avenues. Ooh, we can even go further up. Let's investigate over here first. Okay, maybe we'll learn a soul. I kind of wonder if this is the... yeah, okay, yeah, looks like basically that's the other side of what we saw previously, so... either that was an exact duplicate of that, but... And I see one of the crazy dudes down there. Doesn't lock in for us, so... there we go. Well, okay, we're just getting spit on constantly here. We need some shurikens. Probably the Miss Raven Feather for right now. Okay, shuriken. Alright, we gotta actually equip the shuriken first. Alright, now let's go ahead. Remove the ash for right now. We had antidotes. Okay, here we go. Cool. We can go ahead basically probably re-equip the ash, I think. Should be fairly safe to do so. Oh, another prayer bead. Nice. Okay, scrap iron. Good, good. I think that's some of the black crumbly bits that we did need earlier. Yeah, that looks like that's all from that direction, so what's this direction then? So many poison spitters. Oop. Okay. More divine confetti. Don't know. I mean, I guess it was kind of worth it. Okay, it's 3 divine confetti. Okay, maybe worth it then. I'm not seeing any other secrets, so it seems to be that that's the end of the road. I mean, if we just go down here, this is just... Oh. Alright, contact medicine. Wonder why they didn't pick up before. Alright, yeah, not seeing anything else further down in the caverns here, so I think we've plundered all we can. Alright, back up. And then back over to the snow-blown path there. This is where we came in from, right? I think it is. Yeah, and this should be the dead end over here. Oh, no, wait, that's where we came in from. So this should be the dead end then, right? Okay, and that must be basically where we got spit on by all those lizards, because I don't hear the weird clicking, clattering of the centipede weird fire bandage dudes. The closest I can think of that they look like to me is basically one of the characters in the fighting game Last Blade. Like the crazed burn victim murderer dude, which, I mean, it has to be a trope. I just don't know what the trope is, though. Okay, let's go ahead and real quick rest up, since we kind of basically used up some resources there. Okay, rest. Alright. Along our merry way here. I do wonder if shuriken or feather might not be better here. Or even umbrella. There's gonna be like a lot of more gunner people. Why all the remnants? Avoid serpent. Good advice. Might be serpent. Well, if there is a serpent, we can always visit. Ooh. Looks like it might be the same serpent as before. But I wonder now, if it's there... Because it looks like we're probably getting closer to where the other checkpoint kind of like showed in from. Because that rock looks kind of familiar. Oh, yep, it is. Alright, cool. So then, in theory, if we now run back, and then commune, travel, under Shrine Valley. Had to remember the name of that particular checkpoint. Finish your death blow. Some rare, very powerful enemies require an additional finisher death blow in order to be defeated. Okay. Oh wait, now this isn't where we are. Hold on. Nope, not rest. Dang it. Alright, travel. So would it have been Simpo Temple? Oh yeah, Sunken Valley Cavern. And I still wonder about the red eyes. We've only encountered one in the entire game, and it seemed like they were introducing a new mechanic, but then it just has not come up again at all. I could totally see it though, maybe like being like the red claws in some of the Resident Evil games. There we are. Yeah. Fresh serpent viscera. The Parmesan-like heart of a giant serpent. The great serpent is considered to be a god of the land. Well, not anymore. And the heart is believed to be where one spirit resides. While its shape bears similarity to a Parmesan, in fact, this is the red viscera of a god. It is safe to assume that eating it would be poisonous to one's health. Feel a bit bad for it. It didn't really do anything to us, but, you know, okay. Well done. But okay, so it wasn't even an optional path at all anyway. I'll also seek it over there for us to remember for next time we're at a warp point. We could totally go back now, but let's continue forth here. Ibuluna Soul. I do feel bad. Serpent was just chilling. Being worshipped as a god. It didn't do it. Okay. I guess I was about to say it didn't do anything to us, but technically it did try to kill us on several occasions, and succeeded in some of them too. Dragon's Blood Droplet, nice. Bundle Jesus statue, nice. Well done, Sekiro. Thank you. Okay. So... was that... it? So is the heart itself basically the other ingredient for the incense? Or can I... oh, I guess that answers that question if I can go in the water or not. Oh, dang it. Alright, well, too late to try and catch up with that. Alright, adamantite scrap. Gotcha and sugar. The High Simple Priest gave this candy to it. Okay, this is the assassination candy. Oh, once hired guards now extinguishes the monk's will in their quest for undeath. I mean, I'm pretty certain that we've gotten one of those before, but the description looked tiny bit different. Ooh, bulging coin burst, not bad. There we go. Treasure carp scale. Nice. And then we should be able to get one more over here. Yet again, I do like the swimming segments. I kind of really hope that Elden Ring has water segments too, but I kind of doubt it. Treasure card scale. So how many of those do we have total right now? Okay, we need one more, and then we can afford basically that one combat technique. Okay, Yashaku sugar. Oh, there we go. Another treasure card scale. Nice. Can I get on top of this rock? Seemingly no. Foreboding. Is monkey. Oh, it is monkey. There we go. Another statue. Pretty cool little valley thing here. Alright, sculptures that I found. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is the river? No, the Riven Cave, okay. Now let's real quick go back to the gun fort. Because we want to kind of drop down from where the broken bridge is to then get that stuff. I do wonder also we should take the sunken, the snake heart, serpent heart, over to either our lord or to the sculptor? I mean, they don't say it's made for prosthetic, but it has to be useful somewhere. There we go. Alright, trying to do that just in case to avoid fall damage. Alright, some snap seed. Alright, then we can jump back in the water. Guess it works too. I don't know, they're gonna treat the water as realistic of like fall in and potentially take damage. Which actually, yeah, now think about it. So we do have the 5 now. Okay, yeah. So we should probably go and spend these treasure card scales real quick. Travel, Hirata Estate, Dragon Spring, Hirata Estate. Okay, we're still doing good on time. And then, yeah, maybe check in with the sculptor first, and then Kuro regarding the heart. And if neither of them have anything to say about it, well, I guess we ask the doctor too. She might be like, oh, medicinal use for the heart. And if those 3 have nothing to say about it, then we can probably assume that it's going to be, like, for bargaining later on. Someone's going to be like, if only I had the heart to do something. And we'd be like, well, you mean this? This giant god serpent heart? Send him over here. Hello, Jar. Alright, purchase. There we go. Floating passage text. Okay, repeat dialogue. Okay. Slap at a temple. Waiting for the jar to talk to us one last time as we were warping away. Oh, no, okay. I remember one time it was starting to talk to us as we were either leaving and or warping away. Because warping away is technically leaving, but still. Yeah, but I do wonder who the Parmesan goes to. All these Parmesans, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, because I've always had trouble with that word. Parmesan? Parmesan? It's like, Parmesan! No, that's the cheese. Yeah, okay, kind of figured. Now, as for this, though... Okay, so we do basically have the crumbly bits to upgrade there. Okay. I think... Yeah, because to get the Phoenix Lilac Umbrella, we're going to need this path anyway. So let's go ahead and get the... Oh, we don't have the money for it, dang it. Okay, we can basically we can fix that. We have basically coin purses.
ではな、また。
All right, hold on, Mister. Dun, dun. Okay, I think. Oh boy, I've already forgotten how much it was going to cost me. Each of these is 100, right? Okay. 600? 400?
お前さ、
Watch be 600. 600 feels more correct, but... Oh no, 400. Alright, cool. I was probably remembering this line of ones that are 600. Okay, so double divine abduction. Boom. Compounded gunpowder is said to have the longest spark. In theory, we could upgrade that, but this path doesn't seem to have much for us, really. I mean, obviously, basically, enemies blinded by the blast take slightly more vitality and posture damage for a brief period of time is pretty nice. Not gonna lie about that. But we don't have any of the, what looks like maybe salt or something to actually even get that. And it'd be like 2 lines of upgrades of things that we're not really that interested in. So I feel like the play here is to wait on whatever this one's gonna be. Because that will lead into the Phoenix's Lilac Umbrella, which we do want. Because there are ghosts that we still need to go bust at some point. Yeah, alright.
ではな、また。
Alright, cool. Alright, now to go see our good old Lord Kuro, which, oh yeah, we can just now think about it. Take this path. There we go. No actual load screen. Even though I assume it's loading. There we go. It's like, I assume the game didn't crash. Good, good. Hey, he moved again. Why my Lord Link so jittery?
戦況に至るための鉱集めも進んできたな。狼よ。引き続き頼むぞ。
Okay, so yeah,
行く
so
か。
the heart isn't the flower we're looking for.
頼んだぞ。
Kind of figured that was the case, but you never know.
狼殿。
Oh, I forgot we had a gourd seed. All right, there was a comment in basically the not previous video, but the video before that, being like, "Don't forget to turn this in," and I don't think we remembered. But now we remembered, or we had multiple of them. All right, turn that one in too. All right, good. 2 of them turned in.
狼殿。ほんの少し。
All right, repeat dialogue.
苦労す。では。
All right, now back to the Riven Valley. Or the Riven Cave. Here we go. Yeah, I do wonder when / where the heart will be a thing. Because, I mean, it seems like it wasn't optional. It seems like it was kind of like we were kind of guaranteed to get that. Though I guess maybe not. I just realized actually someone who might want it. And we can't really exactly like bust it open. Hold on. Real quick. Let's go check in with the old lady who told us about that heart. Maybe she wants it. I think previously we had taken the other path to get to her, but I think Shugendo might be the closest warp point to get to her. Yeah, she was the one that was kind of mentioning the whole, like, fresh fruit, dry fruit, or dead fruit, or old fruit, when it came to the, like, snake skin that even pointed us towards the path. Okay, so go this way. The big thing is I know that there's enemies along the path here that are going to try and be a pain in the butt for us. Oh. There we go. Just trying to de-aggro them so we can talk to the old lady in peace. Okay. I mean, at least one of them kind of like warped back. Don't know how good their vision is though, for how far away they can see, so waiting till they calm down a tiny bit. Looks like the other one is finally giving up too. Trying to give them additional space. I still never capitalized on those paths down there. I still really wonder if that goes anywhere. I guess we can check it out after talking to the old lady. Alright. Jump. There we go. Hello, old lady. Do you want a giant god heart? Yeah, okay. So we've already done all that. Well, that's the entrance area. It doesn't look like the little drop down goes to anything, but I do wonder there's treasure from doing that. Oh wait, no. Whoop. Dang it. Alright, let's go ahead basically. Last community idol. I think that should probably be a shorter load time. But yeah, we didn't wind the kite, as it were, so not easily to go check that, so we are not going to then. Blue rust poison, and words of old, poisonous blue rust was used to drive off the warrior woman. That's about as much as I got from that. Alright, travel. Now we go back to the Riven Cave. I say, glancing at the time. We're coming up on wrapping things up, but we can probably try to go until the next, like, not this checkpoint, but the one after that. Okay. Adamantine scrap. Is there not more to this, like, little cave valley? Part of me wants to kind of, like, jump up and see if I can grab the very top, but I don't think I can. Doesn't kind of have that, like, smoother, flat, bleeding surface that we've seen other places. Alright. I do wonder if this area would maybe be tougher if the snake was... Oh, monkey! Ninja monkey! Okay. Well, ninja monkey dead, but I did not expect a helmet-wearing, katana-wielding monkey. Don't tell me that monkey has a gun. It has a gun. Don't need a necromancy monkey here. I want to say I guess it makes sense for them not to have any money on them, but they have weapons and whatnot, so it makes some sense that they would have a few things, you would think. Okay. Try to sneak up on these monkeys. I know monkeys aren't to be underestimated, but this still does make me feel a bit bad. They're just monkeys chilling in their little valley. It's just like, hello monkey. I'm going to kill you now. It's just like, oh, come on, what the monkey... Well, again, I guess I can't say, what did the monkey do to me? It's like, they would kill me given the chance, but... Technically, I'm more in their turf than the other way around. Oh, okay, that's a lot of monkeys. Oh, boy, that monkey hurts. Ouch, 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 ouch. Bye for me, monkey. Monkey knife fight! Alright, contact medicine. It's just Simpsons-esque at this point. Oh boy. Alright, monkey, do you want to drop dead and give me what treasure you have? I guess I can admire your monkey swordsmanship. Oh, I guess... okay, so I could death blow them to, like, I guess get the benefits of death blow. Interesting. And we only need one puppet. Okay. Let's grab magnetite. Ooh, there's a lot of monkeys. Okay, pacifying agent. I like even the frame rate's having issues with how many monkeys there are. Game, if you can't handle this many enemies, why'd you put so many enemies here? Yeah, the weird distilled, like, frame rate. Depending on how many monkeys are on the screen. I kind of honestly expected there to be a better monkey booze. Yay! To be something better around here? I mean, I guess the monkey booze is the reward, but alright then, okay. Not remotely how I thought all of that was gonna go, but you know what? Sure. Ton of monkeys. All dead now. Okay, get some more additional spirit emblems. Still, that scene. That was certainly a game-defining scene right there. All these monkey bodies. What is monkey? But life? I see. Okay, more scrap iron. I don't know which way to go. I guess there's the next statue. I guess there's like all this miscellaneous treasure about though. Okay, Ungo sugar. Okay, let's try going backwards a bit, because there is that area further into the ground. That like old bridge. I don't think that's where we came from. Yeah, more monkeys. Whoa, hello. My only actually concern now, though, is this like a whole other branch, maybe? Okay, let's maybe go back this way. At least, at the very least, attune with that idol over there for a quicker shortcut. Just in case the other is like a path in of itself. It only just occurred to me that there's a non-0% chance that we're gonna fight the Monkey King in this game. I see like giant Buddha statues, monkeys. I'm like, wait a minute. I've seen this before. Alright. So... oh, giant monkey over there, okay. Ah, the Bodhisattva Valley. At least I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's been a long time since I studied Buddhism, but... if it's Bodhisattva, then... oh, hello.
つあるぞい。一つは生ガキ、一つは干しガキ。あっちじゃ。干しガキはあっちじゃ。毒沼を越えて巣穴に潜り込み、干しガキ盗んでくれようぞ。
干し柿どういうことだ。
おい、困りごとかい。しからばお米じゃぞい。お米じゃ。困りごとあるならばお米を恵んでくだされよ。
Alright.
米だ。
おうおう。 まさしく巫女様のお米。ありがたやありがたや。
お告げを頼む。
干し柿を欲するならば猿回し 猿を踊らせ食らわせなされ。甘しい。
干し柿を欲するならば猿回し猿を踊らせ食らわせる、猿を踊らせるとは一体。
Okay, so just like the puppet from before. Oh, actually, wait, can I not get back from here? Alright. Oh! Ah! 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 Huh. Okay. Not where I thought I was going. But okay. That's definitely a poisonous swamp. Now the question is, do they mean necromancing the monkeys, or would there be another way to make a monkey dance? Because I feel like if it was just the puppet thing again, it's kind of reusing the same, like, solution to a puzzle. Okay, good, good. Now the question is this the same... Darn. Yellow gunpowder. Pretty much same poison water as the... as the other poison pool. Nothing too majorly bad. Heavy coin purse, not bad. Okay, but supposedly wherever we're going is past this. Now that said, there were basically monkeys above where this is going, which again makes you wonder if, yeah, something kind of do there. Oh. Ooh, okay. Gunpowder. Did not expect dual sword wielding monkey. Still don't quite see the bridge that was like above us. The land bridge, that is, this time around. And go sugar. Creepy tent. The merchant man. Hello.
僕よ、いかがかね。こんなところにも
死者があるところ、また供養酒あり、流れ着く血もまたしかりじゃ。さあ、ご供養していきなされ。
Betting on a poison gourd, if I had to take a guess. The toxic memorial mob. Yep, green mossy gourd. When it does not heal poison status, or while it does not heal poison status, it reduces poison buildup, increases poison resistance. This gourd was made out of necessity by those that made poisonous lands their home. It's said if you live there long enough, eventually poison won't affect you at all. Interesting, you have to buy some yellow gunpowder here. Okay. Well, obviously you want to get this. Which, let's see. Okay, yeah, that's doable. Alright, so let's basically cash in a bulging coin purse. One heavy. There we go. And then purchase green mossy gourd. Boom. Kinda tempted to try and maybe get some of this. But we have 16 currently. So I want to say, as long as I remember that the yellow gunpowder is on this merchant, not bad. That's a pretty big if. But I'd rather hold for now until we know we need it.
また供養衆あり。どこへ行こうとご供養を欠かさぬようにの。
Okay, good, good. More snap seeds. Glad to be replenishing our bank of those. Where is that poison gourd? Here we go. Oh yeah, it doesn't have much filled up in it right now. Just trying to see if we can't, like, find where things kind of connect. Oh. Rifle monkey, double sword monkey. Okay, I think that's basically pseudo puzzle for another time. Okay, we actually can't inside. We can't get inside the stump, or we can, but more basically, it's not hollow. Is what I meant. Sekiro. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. So it looks like... There we go. So it does connect around. Cool, cool. And that's basically where we took care of the other monkey, if I recall. Although, let's confirm the body. Yep, alright. So how did I miss that, though? Okay, let's try something here real quick. Okay. Want to get that treasure. Akko sugar. Nice. Alright, let's make our way back down. I want to see basically if near the cave, or in the cave near the merchant, is maybe not another Buddha statue we can use as a warp point. Okay, and then dun dun. Alright, hop. I'm assuming other giant snake is over this way, especially given that there's that giant snake-like trail leading deeper into the cavern. So it's ambushing. Is this a trick? That is to say, enemy. Okay, antidote. What the? Weird. Okay, more scrap iron. Dang it. When they said ambush, I thought they were talking about basically maybe the giant snake like popping out, but did not expect Ghost Man from the wall. Ooh, okay. we need a dancing monkey. I get the distinct vibe if I'm to touch that snake, it's going to try and kill me. So yeah, we need a dancing monkey to come out and act as bait for it. And I guess the closest warp point then would probably be the Riven Valley checkpoint. I was hoping there would be one bit closer, but... Although, No, there has to be a better way to basically... Looking at the time, it's like, we are at time for today. Probably shouldn't spend too many brain cells on this. But I am just a bit curious. Alright, I underestimated how many spirit emblems I had. The answer was not enough to do what I was trying to do. Forgot about Gun Monkey. Man, Monkey Man, you are probably poisoning yourself, I'd assume. Yes, we need to come back basically with more spirit emblems, definitely. Because I think basically we can do this to like distract, backstab, necro, and attempt from there. I think that's kind of the recipe to go with. And I want to do it on basically the double sword monkey, because if anyone can dance, it'd be him. He'd be dang good at dancing, I'd imagine. But alright, let's go back to the dilapidated temple. Wrap things up here. We have the poison gourd. We do have a way back. We have a way forward, which will basically be the Bodhisattva pool. Oh, yeah, and I think that's probably where the lotus flower is. That would make a lot of sense. Bodhisattvas meditating on lotus petal blossom thingamajigs. Yeah. Although, yeah, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, yeah, Bodhisattvas, which are essentially those beyond the Buddha who achieved enlightenment later on, left the cycle of samsara, and basically came back, generally speaking. I don't think every Bodhisattva necessarily has come back, but they had the power to come back and then, like, try and make it easier for others to find enlightenment. But I always kind of felt that kind of defeated the entire purpose of Buddhism. It's like, the concept of Bodhisattva, has been learning about it, was very... I don't know, it seemed to be injecting a lot more traditional religion into Buddhism, which was more philosophy, religion... It's a whole thing. I could go on a diatribe about that. Alright, real quick, let's go ahead and double check basically our upgrade tools here. Okay, I don't think... Well, I mean, if I do want basically the send throw, it would have to come through here. I do wish they would tell you the names though, because it looks like basically black crumbly bit is also needed for this. So, because that's like 6 of 8. Yeah, 6 of 5. Like ideally that'd be pretty good. Oh yeah, there is basically the sub-motor upgrade after that. So yeah, let's keep holding to try and get more black crumbly bit. And eventually we'll get whatever these two are. Crumble, crumble, granite dust. 10 out of 4, 10 out of 2. It's like we could get Okinaga's Flame Vent. To try and eventually get either Golden Vortex or Suzaku's Lotus Umbrella. That's an unknown flame barrel at the very end there. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit, like, back and forth between the Subimoto upgrade line and the Umbrella upgrade line. The irony being I'm not using either right now, but it's fine. Actually, I just realized. Okay. I think I have the non-double equipped right now. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. But, main point is let's go ahead and wrap things up here, and, yeah. Progress. Technically, we beat two mini-bossish type things. The gun-wielding monk lady Mark II, as it were. And then Centipede Crazy Wolverine Slasher Man Part 2 as well. So, both them down. Snake number 1 down. So, I was about to say the white snake. Looks like the one in the cavern is also a white snake, but I guess it would have a more of a dry... I was about to say a poisonous heart, but the other one specifically said it was a poisonous heart, so, don't know. I don't even know why we're getting the 2 hearts, but old crazy ladies are like, hey, it's fruit. So I guess let's do that then. It's definitely a bit strange, but, you know, it's... A puzzle's a puzzle, and an optional thing's an optional thing, so I can't help but want to try and do it. But, alright, yeah, the beginning of next time, we're going to try to become a trainer of monkeys and see how things go there, and, yeah, hopefully it's all well. Because I don't know what the other way of being a trainer of monkeys would be. If necroing any monkeys doesn't work, then it might be whatever that giant monkey in the Bodhisattva pool, like maybe defeating him gives us that missing prosthetic tool, and that prosthetic tool is like, become the ally of monkeys. I guess, I mean, one thing we do have is we still have the elusive hall bell. Monkeys and wolves alike return to their initial states. But it does say the elusive hall bell, though. I'm curious. Where are you? Am I capable of even ringing outside the elusive hall? Like, I reach for it, but I don't even bother taking it out and looking at it. I'm just... Good old Sekiro's just scratching his bum. Alright. So, okay, that answers that question. So it wouldn't be basically using the elusive hall bell to try and, like, make monkeys dance. I want to be, like, using, like, a permazen to try and do that. I guess in theory... Would we poison their drink with monkey booze? Like, would that be an option? But yeah, like I said, we'll try tackling the monkey puzzle next time. That's going to be basically how we kind of kick off things there. So, more monkey business next time. So, until then, later.